And there we are. Oh, why does it feel like it's been forever when it hasn't been forever? I don't know. I mean, I could have had a different life as Roland the Farter. I believe he was the jester of King Arthur. I don't know. We're just making up things as we go along. Oh my God! It says we're live. How did that happen? I probably gotta, go over here and touch a button or two. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure. Look at how fast that SUV, that Canyonero, is going. It may be sitting still, ladies and gentlemen, but if you look at those speed lines that have been drawn on, it just emits speed coming through it. It's got to be Bear's driving. Bear absolutely has to be driving. Welcome on in. I apologize. Like 4 hours of sleep is apparently solid enough if you want to be streaming on a day. And I thought with myself like, oh geez, what? Oh geez, Jordan, what game could we play? And I went and played this or Persona 4 in a little bit, but I thought to myself, I feel like I'm getting close to the ending of Persona 4. And I don't want a day where I'm off being rushed or have to go somewhere and ending. So Wednesday is going to be that day for, I think, to finish Persona 4. I feel like it's something we could do. We have no interruptions on Wednesday. You know, the person from I was going to say Family Matters. That's not it. Adam's Family. That's it. Imagine Family Matters in the family, family value, family of Adam. Oh God! Imagine they just melded together. It'd be ridiculous. Anyways, we're chapter 2 of Trails to Azure. Well, that was abrupt. The West Zemuria Trade Conference. Yes. So bringing everyone up to speed, what happened at the end of chapter 1. If you remember the red-haired guy, they're all Orlandos. So I was sort of partially right, I guess you could say, but not really. And there's a whole speak of them. Title says wig. Where's the wig? It's on. It's adjusted. Don't you see? It's a great wig. Fantastic wig. Penguins wearing tuxedos. Is that Magneto? Is that who that is? I don't know. That might be a chimp. That might be a chimp. International Trade Summit hosting prominent heads of state in Western Zemuria as proposed by Crossbell's newly elected mayor, Diate Kwa. All right. Is this some type of giant ship we're on, or no? Tower. Oh, this is still in Cross. Okay, this is the new erection of a tower. That's a pretty big curtain. Like if you were gonna actually do this in the real world and unveil something with a large curtain, I feel like that's gonna get the Guinness World Record of world's largest curtains. Additionally, the opening of the conference will double as Crossbell's unveiling of its new City Hall building. Its name is the Orcus Tower. 40 stories, 250 arch tall. I think an arch is a foot. Tower is the continent's first true skyscraper and is garnering attention all around Zemuria. So, correcting me again, Zemuria is like the continent, or like the bigger. It's not necessarily the country, but it could be. I don't know. It is the day before the international dignitaries are to arrive in Crossbell and attend the unveiling of the Orcus Tower. Meanwhile, the Special Support Section has been called to the police headquarters to attend a meeting about security measures. What? We just went from missing persons to dealing with security? Really? That sounds like a cross guardian force type of thing, not an us type of thing. Oh well, regardless, work is work. Well, thank God you didn't take all goddamn day to just schmuck that all up. Penguins, how was your weekend, by the way? Is it still count as good morning? I think so. Like, you have to figure out, like, you want to be one of those people where it's like good morning, like 12 o'clock noon. As soon as noon hits, afternoon. And then one could question, when does the evening start? It could be when the sun goes down, but then you could get really crazy in the summer because it could be like 9 o'clock. It could be all those things. Good morning, Chelsea Ann. Popping in meetings. Who would have thunk that those would be happening? I consider morning to be all AM hours. Right, but, wait. So anything that's got that AM at the end, right? The second noon hits with that PM. Boom! You're an afternoon kid. Okay. I can believe it. Whoa, rigorous inspection systems. I hope we're not a part of that. That feels like a little too border-ish, and we don't do the border-ish thing. As far as the rest of the city is concerned, if you would, Chief and Inspector Donovan. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll accept them. The Metropolitan Division will have all hands on deck with city patrols. See, like, there's so many divisions of the police. I feel like they should be the ones doing the whole, security aspect of it. Yeah, technically midnight to noon is morning hours. Yeah. I don't know about that one. I mean, technically, yes. Go to your meeting. We're not here to discuss how we can ruin the world and have that not happen. Yeah. As for the second division, efforts will be focused on the train station, airport, and so there's a first division, there's a second division, there's a metropolitan division, there's the detectives, then there's the special support section. This is getting out of hand. If they so help me God throw a third division at me, I'm gonna go bananas. Oh. So it sounds like we're not even involved in this. This is getting better and better. Maybe we can go off and beat a couple of monsters just to make sure that the roads leading to Crossbell are safe. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, why isn't Detective Dudley sitting down? He doesn't really need to be standing there. And is that a projection screen, but they decided to tape up other things on top of it? Because I don't see a projection screen here. I just don't see one. Where is the projector? Is it on the ceiling? Could be. High ceilings here. Very confused. I think it'd be best if the SSS's Chief Sergei were in charge of the public relations here at the HQ. Oh my god. Is that a promotion? It's just a big TV that they stretch paper over. Well, yeah, I was gonna say it could be that as well. Like, that would be super wide screen. Wait, you think the entire white thing there is a TV? Or do you think there's a TV behind it and then they've pulled over this paper projector? We're always sticking your nose into things. I say he's got the right man for the job. Probably. Okay. Still, it's a little upsetting that I can't read that. Is that my cataracts acting up? I can't read it. What's going on? I might need them glasses. All right. Yeah, watch them blind spots. I don't think I've ever seen this Chief Jolit guy ever before. He dresses like Lloyd, a little bit like Randy. Not with the colors though. Sergei the Sentinel? Go and get them glasses, you generic gamer. Generic? No, I really do need them. Geriatric. Shit. I hate when that happens. Yeah, Yeah, I walked right on into that one. I did correct myself, but it was too late. I need them Coke bottles. No, I don't. I see. Look, folks. I was at the doctor's office, okay? I saw the eye doctor, okay? Perfect vision. Perfect vision. What I need to do is I need to, like, up that font, though. I've yet to, you know, I'm not one of those people where, like, you ever come across, like, my parents don't have cell phones. Well, my dad does, but he has a flip phone. Like, my parents just are not interested in that type of technology. But you know when you see, like, you come across an older person and they have a cell phone and you just catch a glance of how big their settings, their font is, and you're like, whoa, that's like 26 font right there. Like every line just fits one word. I haven't done that yet. Not yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. Dark Fantasy Realms. Hey, Jordan. Hi, that's me. It says it right in my name. Yeah, I'm Jordan. Like you can throw it around and discuss it. Like there's no question mark at the end, even if there was that. That's what the birth certificate says. Yeah, I'm Jordan. They allowed me and my mom to name that. I'm dedicated to that name. That's how we go. I'll be about a half an hour. Damn, we're gonna just have a short stream today, about 15 minutes. We're just gonna sit here and talk about geriatrics and generics. No, we'll be here for a little bit. I think you should still come back, and we should still be here. Oh, I forgot about the bracers. Oh dear God. They don't really do anything in this game. Should have named Logan. Yeah, I'm Jordan Jr. I did throw that out as an offer. Wife was not interested in that name. I really wanted to start a legacy, but it was a no-go from Mrs. P. Maybe like when I get big, that should be like my backup YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm Jordan Jr. Instead of just adding like a silly name to the end of it. Oh, okay. I like their emblem. Scorpions. One of the strongest corps in all of Western Zemuria. How was the weekend, by the way, Dark Fantasy Realms? Like, and how was your lazy Sunday, Wolfslayer? How was that? Was it filled with Final Fantasy 14 and catching on all up with everything that was going on? Hey you! Large-scale conflict in the Republic. Just last year. Wow. Just last year indeed. I didn't think that was coming. I don't know how it was possible, but I woke up today with my hair like this. No craziness, just like, I don't know how. Maybe the head hit the pillow just right. Just decided like, hey, I guess we won't do anything with it today. It's cold out, so when I have to go pick up Mrs. P, the toque, you know, Canada, toque, things, they're going on. I kind of glance at that real quickly. Not gonna lie, and because we're all especially serious around here on the channel, I read that very quickly as, no, actually, Chelsea and I just spent the day dry humping out together. And then I realized, no, that's not what you put down. Had to throw it into the head. Make sure. I promise you, I can read. It's the font. The font's ruining me. It was just a quick glance, left to right, right to left. You may have been doing that. I don't know. You don't need to share whether or not that's what you did. But I'm just letting you know that's where the brain went. Just right there. Okay. Are the Jaegers going to be expected to be attacking an erect building here? A tower? Is that what's going on? You know, you just build up a new tower and you're afraid all these people are just going to ruin the party? Well, supposedly so from Mr. Orlando, who looks to be backing the party here. I'm glad to have him back. I don't know what happens now. Like, he came on in, bailed us out from a dragon fight, And then you just replaced Wazy. Now, I don't know if you can just replace Wazy. Look, they're wearing a scarf. Not the way I would wear one, but they were still welcome in the party. So I guess they're going to be that secondary character for us. And if I don't drink this coffee, it's going to go cold. I'm going to be bad. Not uncommon to have a beer today with the same guy you were trying to kill yesterday. I could go for a beer. Silver lining being, I don't think they're holding a grudge against Hey You. But that begs an even more elusive question now, doesn't it? If it has nothing to do with Hey You, then why does the red constellation come to Crossbell? Why to celebrate the erection of a tower? Who doesn't show up to see these things? They're great. I want to see the big curtains. That's what I want to see. Backed by the government? So I feel like maybe the government should be doing the bumping of uglies there, making sure everything is A-okay. And if so, maybe it involves Hey You if they're being backed by the Republic. So we went from Ravash and the Mafia to Hey You. And now that Wolf Slayer's now left me because I thought they were just dry humping all day. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Right, what? So what? Rhombus is Japanese for obviously? Never knew. We're learning today. We have intel that the red constellation's been spotted on the outskirts of the state. It's easy to become distracted. It really is. It's okay. I'll just call everyone out every once in a while. That's it. Oh, don't send me to every goddamn little town and village. No! Back to shitty police work. Like, this is bare basics. Like, you know when you start on the force and you're told, like, hey, we want you to go out with McGruff over here and walk the beat. Don't be afraid to grab a free apple by those little bodegas on the side. Take a bite out of it. Throw it in the sewer. No one cares. That's what we're doing. McGruff isn't happy that he's got to take out the rookie. No, he's been knocked down a few pegs, probably because he's been beaten off a few too many criminals and tried to cover it up. And I'm the one that's gonna set him straight, right? No, I don't know who McGruff would be to my Lloyd Bannings in that. Reen! Oh, first of all, welcome to the stream where we are unable to pronounce anything. And I hope I didn't ruin your name. But it's also pronounced Hey Yue. See, I think I can nail down the A part with the Canadian. It's really gonna help out though. So let's try that again as a class. Hey you, eh? There it is. How are you? Welcome on in. Maybe, and then what we have to do, I guess, is that we have to, okay, now you said it all separately, now put it all together, right? Hey you, eh? Hey you, eh? Get really silly with it. I'm still trying to figure out how you say liberal. It could be all sorts of different things, but don't you mean, how are ya, eh? See, I don't know. Do I say... Every Canadian fears this. That an American will notice that we say A far too often than we think we do. Because we don't know. And now I forget how I even pronounced your name, whether it was correctly. So, Reen? Reen? I hope I got that right. I'm not going to attempt saying it again because I'm afraid I've already butchered it too many times. I'm great, though, by the way, as we are in Chapter 2 in the West Zamuria Trade Conference. Okay, so that's what I've been told was liberal. But because I haven't played any game where they've actually said that out loud, all the games have not had voiceovers or anything like that. Like, this is sort of the first one in it's Japanese of all things, but until we get to the Cold Steel where they tell me like lean, mean, fighting machine. Oh, see, I like you. You came at me with something that I was able to live off of there and really poke and prod. I'm loving it. Welcome. Oh, God. More requests. CGF training exercise. A new doctor's request. And then some ancient texts and monster extermination. Don't listen to Wolf Slayer. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I just do it for the jokes. Okay, it's I got a dictionary and a thesaurus. Oh, that was embarrassing. Also, Japanese voices for Cold Steel are superior. I mean, I just hope that there's English somewhere down the line. I'm waiting for the Steam Christmas sale to pick up a couple of them as we're working our way on through there. Deputy Commander Douglas is requesting us to participate in the CGF training. Once you're prepared, come to the Tangram Gate. Okay. St. Ursula Medical College, Dr. Sealand, new professor of pharmacology. Oh, yeah, I felt like someone was going to have to be replacing that. And they have an urgent request. While you're here, we have the results of the drug analysis. There it is. Please come to the medical college reception desk. To the library. I heard that this is a large quantity of potential valuable ancient documents in Stargazer. Oh, God. Sending me over there now? Naturally, as a librarian, I would love to retrieve them. Could you please help me investigate their certain... As long as I don't have to bring you with me, Miles, that's great. I love the English voiceovers for the Cold Steel series personally. I think they did a fan. I guess like for me, like never playing them, that'll be great for me to actually get in, and then we could make that comparison, right? I mean, for a lot of games, Reen, I think like a lot of companies make sure that the Japanese cast sounds perfect, and then sometimes the English translation gets a little bit fallen behind, but I haven't heard it, so I can't make a I've only heard it from watching other streams like Neomatter, so stuff like that. But okay, yeah, I mean, this is the first game that we've just even heard Japanese voices. It seems on point. I just don't understand a word they're saying. Sean Chiplock as Reen Schwarzer is incredible. Wait, is that where the name is from? Is Reen a name that we have not come across in the Legend of Heroes series? He's your least favorite actor outside of his shipping preferences. Oh, is he like a UPS guy? Dangerous monster Sepith Demon has been sighted on Old Armorica Road. Okay, it's Cold Steel. Yeah, sure. Off we go. We got something. Oh, I forgot we could play Palm Party. Oh, we won't be doing that. Hi, Fran. It doesn't look like you have anything to report now. But when you do, let me know. Will do, Fran. We're gonna leave. We got some shit to do. He's a pro, Reen and Emma? Okay. Urgent requests are from the CGF and St. Ursula this time around. So those are the story quests, am I right? The urgent ones that were in orange. If I do those, the story will advance. The other two are side quests, which we can, we'll go and do right now. Making sure that those things are taken care of, so you don't miss anything. You should really, really play Palm Party, Jordan. Beat everyone. It's worth it. All right. I'll play one game of Palm Party. It was rather embarrassing the last time I did because I forgot how to play and then I lost both the games I have been playing. But I will play one game of Palm Party. I will be embarrassed. Okay? Emma is the best girl in Cold Steel. The Joshua to his Estelle. Wow. That's one thing I'm actually surprised about is everyone almost has a different character or set that they love throughout this entire series. And I appreciate you being spoiler free. No one likes to have a game ruined or anything like that, right? I mean, we almost started at the Cold Steel series. That was sort of the take until my chat guided me towards these games, which I didn't even know existed, so I'm happy we got into them. I heard this is like by far a lot of people's favorite game, Trails to Azure. I like Zero, to be honest, and a lot of people said that was the worst one, so All right. A new doctor? Yeah, they had to replace that other one. That fishing guy really wasn't what everyone believed of. He sort of turned into a demon. Spoilers. Yoakum. Yoakum? Joachim? Joachim! We're all so wrong. Oh, I'm sure we've heard the name before somewhere. I mean, they probably just got one of those, let me guess, promotions. Well-known name out in Remiferia? Maybe thinking of the Sealand Company. They manufacture... Oh, it's all making sense! They've already made their dues! They're a distinguished family with ties to the Grand Prince. It's possible our sender is related. Oh, wait. Who's the Grand Prince? It's also Joachim. Thank you. Thank you. I like Joachim. Joachim. That makes sense. Oh man. You see what happens like with you know the way games come and they have voice acting? People learn how to say things correctly. It's probably like a Canadian dialect how you get, you know, from Joachim to Joachim. All right. Now, which side quests do we want to get on to first here? The chick who looks like a holy saint in her noose. Oh, that they must be referring to as Sister Reese. What? I mean, yeah. Oh, Cecile, that one. Oh, that was yeah, that was Guy's, like, there's a weird thing there going. Guy's brother, or no. Lloyd, we're playing as Lloyd, not Guy. Guy's fiance. But they all like refer to us as like brother and sister. Guy, look, I don't know if there's incest working here or what. Late in this, but I will say I do like Emma's English actress. Okay. Yeah, judging by well, Reen, you're new here. I'll share it with you. We have something that's called the Jordan multiplier. And it's basically applied to every game. You might even be seeing a little bit of part of it working its magic right now. Let's say you go on to howlongtobeat.com, type it on in, and you see like, oh, okay, that's a 30-hour experience. That sounds about right. Sure. Not that this game's a 30. I don't know how long this game is. Probably 100 hours. And then you see like, you know, it breaks it down, right? There's just story. Then there's story and some quests. And then there's like completionist, and it breaks it all down into the hours. I feel like I need to get be a big enough streamer to where I need to have a category for myself as the Jordan multiplier. And that will truly give you how long it will take me to play and finish this game. The Jordan multiplier has quite the range. Sometimes it's an easy just call it a double. Just call it a double. It's gonna take you twice as long as any normal person would to finish that game. Sometimes it's longer. We're capable of surprising anybody, but yeah. I don't know how it comes up. I think my chat gets me triggered on all sorts of politic chat or whatever, and we just start yip-yapping about anything and everything, and I make zero progress in the game somehow. Somehow a text box will sit there for years. And we just don't hit the A button. This right here is what happened. Right, exactly. Like I've gone on trying to explain something to new people, and it's almost like it's working as intended. That's exactly how it is. How on earth am I going to play Final Fantasy XIV if I don't shut the front door? I'm worried how the hospital has been coping after all the damage that, how are we supposed to say this? Weecham? Sure. Joachim. Oh, Shizuku's the blind daughter of Arios, the top bracer. Kia left for the Bracer Guild to visit her a little while ago. Oh my god. We're just letting these children stumble around? What if they stop at the bar? I'll gladly go join them. I mean, to be fair, he is like 600 years old, so she's allowed to do what she wants to do. She can drink. Let's check in on them if we have time. Lloyd, I like the way you're thinking this game. If we have time. We won't have time, but if we have time, maybe we'll check on the person that we're supposed to be babysitting. We're essentially their guardian. Don't forget, I guess Ellie and I are their mom and dad now. Jordan will be streaming from the nursing home. Like, good news, guys. Today we start Heaven's War. Don't joke. But you're probably not wrong. I'll probably get it up and started today, honestly. At this point in the series, only Randy can legally drink. Wait, so have we has there, like, are we going off of Earth, as if Earth has a national drinking age? But like, you know, like Canada it's 19, Quebec it's 18, USA it's 21, I believe, across the board. Numerous European countries range from anywhere from 14 to 16 or 17. So like, are we counting that as like 18 as like, you know, they're adults. They can do all of the adulting, right? The legal drinking age in Zemuria is 20. I love that the fact that even exists as a fact. I love it. Is that like a lore thing where you guys have done a little digging and found that out, or is it like explained and say like it could have been explained in any of the games and we just haven't been paying that much attention, even though I try to pay attention. But I feel like that was probably mentioned in the Cold Steel games, maybe. That sounds about right. So correct me if I'm wrong. Zemuria is the larger. Zemuria is the country that holds Bonerville, which is Arabonia, Calvard, Crossbell, or no, Crossbell, and I'm forgetting one, Liberal. Is that right? Reen drank on his 20th birthday. Okay, so we're introduced to Reen in Cold Steel. Okay, that would make sense. I mean, I promise you, I'm trying to pay attention here to everything going on. You watch your whore mouth. Zemuria is the continent that connects Liberal, Crossbell, Bonerville, and Calvard. Okay. Man's right. Jokes aside, we may share the same blood, but they're no laughing matter. Yeah, that's right. That's what was like the end of chapter 1. It was finding out all of these red-haired people, Lecter, and then there was Randy's uncle and his daughter. They've moved on into Ravash's old stomping grounds here in the city. So wouldn't be surprised one bit if they're the ones who rigged the mine with the explosives. So like, getting ahead of ourselves here, but not really, but just so we're clear. So where, like, each game has sort of been in its own thing. Trails in the Sky was Liberal. These games are in Crossbell. Where does Cold Steel take place? Someone has told me, but once I get a hold of someone who's got the knowledge, I feel like I gotta pick their brain while they're in here. It's just a hunch, but I'm pretty sure they were testing your skills out. Cold Steel is Bonerville. Okay, and just so it's like a chat thing, so we know, that's what I call Arabonia, Bonerville. The mayor of Bonerville is actually not in the chat currently. They're off in meetings. But yeah, that's the joke. Hajimari, which comes after Cold Steel, focuses on both Bonerville and Crossbell. Morty. Okay. Kuro is Calvard. Yes, and those are the games coming afterwards. So is Hajimari Trails to Reverie? Was that the one? Because like I know like there's a with the Geofront team which did all of the work for this game and the previous game, they were picked up by Falcom to put all of the work into these games to get some proper localization for Steam release. So I guess like everyone sort of like jumped up at them and started playing these games. So it's good to see. Yes, and the English name is wrong. For Reverie? Okay. That's weird. Just gotta turn on my fan. For some apparent reason, like it's freezing, but I'm not getting nothing here. There we go. Okay. And there's two of those. There's Reverie, which is Hajimari, and then Kuro is the one after. Like how can we be so far behind? Like this reminds me, like, if you can't tell I'm old, gray hairs and all, almost 40. But like the way I was thinking of like I can remember back in the day of like reading an old EGM or sorry, let me put that a little step further. Before the internet, if you wanted to know about video games, you read video game magazines. Magazines were like a book. I might have one around here, something. Yeah, so that would always be the thing. I'd be reading about a new Final Fantasy or something, and you would see that they've been playing the preview in Japanese, and you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's a year and a half off. And then some of them wouldn't even be made. It'd be like, yeah, they don't think it's gonna sell, so they didn't bother to make it. Like, I remember that stuff, man. I remember. Cold Steel is also wrong because the name was was Sen no Kaseki, Trails in the Flash. A better name would have been Trails in Flashing Steel. Okay. I feel like that might not sell well. Like, I think Cold Steel fits the term better, but I understand what you're saying as well. Oh yes, that's what I've come across, is knowing that, like, obviously a lot of RPGs are a little bit more popular in Japan than they are here, especially this particular series, but I love that I came across it. It does sound dope. But I feel like Cold Steel fits better, if that makes sense. The Sen is a reference to Reen's fighting style. Oh my god, wait. Are they like a new Zin? I don't want to say I hate Zin, but I might hate Zin. The guy always misses. Every time he goes to take a punch on something, miss. We'll eventually need to ascertain why they're here in Crossbow and if they're working with the Imperial government. And why he was Morty taught his stance. I mean, I don't know if you came across my stream from Neomatter on his Discord. Someone actually made like a little like sidebar for my name, Hater of Zin. I like I said, I'm not that big of a hater on him, but he missed at so many opportunities that just ruined our lives. Am I talking about Zane? Zane, Zine, Sheen, Reen? Like a Gene. Denim. What? No. Reen practices the 8 leaves, 1 blade. What? Are you even making sense now? I know they used to call him Zin. I only know of the big burly guy named Zin from, I believe, Calvard. That was in Trails in the Sky games. So Zin is Zane now? Oh, for God's sakes. I can't take all these name changes. No! What? So now I have to be hater of Zin and hater of Zane? Oh, someone needs to update this. Cassius and Arios' fighting style? Okay, okay. Well, Reen, I think you're gonna like your time here, my friend. You're the dropper of facts. The guilt in those eyes. He totally got you. I lost myself in Randy's eyes long ago. He's so dreamy. Yeah, they know they're keeping the spoilers to a minimum for us here. So yeah, he's not breaking anything. He sort of explained it a little bit. I'm just happy that Randy's back in his police uniform than his military fatigues. That was a little bit ridiculous. The 8 leaves have been around long before Reen existed. How come in all of these games, if that's existed, Arios is the only guy I have seen that's been fighting with a solid katana and looking good while he's doing it? You got me. You got me. You have been a little bit of a selfish ass lately. Right. No. Don't feel bad about that. Like I said, someone sort of ruined a few, I want to say, like, surprises that happen in the Cold Steel series. And they're not like ridiculous surprises, I can even tell you. But I know that some characters I've already met are in the Cold Steel series from all games. But it wasn't much of a surprise to me because I sort of, like, when people explained what this series was, it makes sense. It's not too surprising, but I was a little annoyed that they got ruined. But you know, they don't pop their heads in here anymore, so that's all fine and dandy, and it's not that big of a problem anyways. So I more care about the story stuff. That's it. That's right. We met Cassius. That's Joshua and Estelle's dad. Richard, the analist dude, and also Arios' sword is a taki. That's like a type of katana, right? Oh god, we have so many things to do and we don't even know where to start. Or Itachi. That might be better. Commander Balls! Don't forget about them. I think she's swamped preparing for the trade conference though. Muriel's out there too, so it'd be cool to check in on her. It looks like we have a lot to do. It took me 47 minutes. When there are 4 more people in your party, extra members will act as a support member. They'll remain outside of the front lines, but popping on in every once in a while. Itachi is the katana's older, slightly longer, and curvier brother. Oh, a little bit of girth to him, eh? If anyone wants to have their penis look like a sword, the Itachi is one to achieve, right? Support crafts on or off. Why would you want them off? I don't know. Wait a minute. Did you just throw back on Wazy? No. I'm sorry, but we're throwing Randy Orlando back on in here. This is unacceptable. No girth, just curve. It's not small, it's thin, right? Okay. Now you're speaking the language. Tactics. Oh, Randy. Look at the HP difference right here. Look at the HP difference. Ridiculous. The strength. Get in there. All right, formation. Who's making sense of this? Come on. That's more sense. Oh god. Well, now we have that. Mass impact. I'll show you a mass impact. Faint. That's one of them. And confuse. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me that. And what's the orbment? Welcome to Orbital Hour with, yeah, I'm Jordan. Okay, he's already got some. So he's got the axe, level 2 already. Does that mean he smells nice if he's got the axe? I think so. Doesn't need more range. We can throw that on somebody. All right, he's got his pretty basic stuff on. All right. Wait, who's shooting here? You? Okay. God dang it. Also, don't hate me, but I loathe how Lloyd uses his tonfas. You mean his batons? Is that what they're called? I think they're properly called tonfas, obviously. You're supposed to twirl them in combat. All he does is punch with them. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, we still get mad at him about it. I think so. You wanna know what my pet peeve is here, Reen? Of it? The fact that Lloyd Banning, I'm assuming those are suspenders. And he just lets them roll off. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not suspenders, okay? Maybe they're like utility things that he's supposed to hang shit off of. But here's the thing. He doesn't have anything... Get out of the way, I'm trying to show people! He doesn't have anything hanging off of them. So I just assume they're suspenders and he's trying to pull like... what I'd like to call that... This is a yeah, I'm Jordan thing, okay? That's a fashion faux pas. Okay? You don't do that. You don't do that. He does, but, you know, you don't do that. Save the game, Jordan. Shut the front door. Let's move on with our lives. Oh, I forgot. We're going to play Pom Pom Party. Gotta make everyone happy. I feel like it really needs to give it to me a little bit quicker. Oh god, oh bananas. How am I supposed to do that special move again? Anybody know? Oh god, what have you done? Weapons disappear in idle mode, so it could be a weapon holster. Oh, now we're gonna look at that. I'm gonna check. See, this is why I don't play this Dark Fantasy Realm. Sorry to say, but I'm just so terrible. Now look, can I just say, that's a lovable looking avatar version. I want my emotes of me to look like that guy of Lloyd Bannings. That's what we're gonna try to accomplish. Check requests, we got them. We're gonna either do the ancient tech. Let's just maybe start on Old America Road, not America Road, Old Armorica Road. That's better. Where are we going for that? Where is Old Armorica? To the east. That sounds good.
Nah, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Oh.
What's up, Lloyd? Guarding your Fajr. Oh, that? Oh, I'm not too shook by it. Pretty common for people to bite the dust in that world. Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back. I don't know about you guys, but I could certainly go for a Miller High Life might pick up a case of that for later. I feel like you can't play Final Fantasy 14 if you don't have a if you're not enjoying the champagne of beers or something, right? See, this is where the automatic chat would be really handy. Really would be. While you're pouring stuff like that, but you can't put it on like off of just one little thing, and then they're talking Japanese, and then I don't understand it, and then I'm trying to talk. And see, that would have been a good point for me while I was talking to everybody in chat, to just have it just run off, but then I wouldn't have known everything was going on. Wait, aren't you working, Wolfie? Or you just mean like a non-alcoholic version of a beverage? That could be it. When did that ever like just cross over of like when people said like, oh, can you get me a drink? And then I was told this by an old supervisor of mine. It's long retired. But like when you went out somewhere and someone offered you a drink, you're supposed, if you didn't want something alcoholic, you were supposed to say, no, thank you. And then you'd say, but I'll have a blank or whatever. But I never heard that. I never heard of like the reference as a drink as a, just meaning alcohol. But you took the day off. Good for you. You needed a day off. Well, I'm glad to hear you're taking care of yourself. But who the hell? No, wait, never mind. It's Monday. I was like, who takes the middle of the week off? Jordan does. No. You only drink flavored beers, alcoholic. So wait. What's a flavor? I don't know if I've ever had a flavored beer before. I mean, I'm sure I have. I do like me some beer, but I feel like I'm missing something here. An alcoholic soda. I mean, we haven't even figured out how Guy Bannings died, let alone how Randy's father had passed away, but oh yeah, it's rude as hell. Alright, we're good. I was just thinking about how much you've grown up. You're moving your honorary big bro to tears. Wait, is he my honorary big bro now? You can certainly come to me for anything. Love advice, Randy, is one thing I would suggest you not visit Lloyd for. The only exception I have is rum punch. I like sugar. Me too! What are you doing? We're just having a chit chat. No, we didn't forget anything. We're just having like a bro moment, okay? Bro moment. Bra moments! Alright, let's take it slow and get the show on the road. So we're gonna go to the orbital access. Who wants to drive everywhere? Come on. And check to see if we don't have a lot of money. That's the thing. But we're gonna unlock everyone's new thing, so that's it. Let's open up the sluts. Okay, that's. Okay, that's okay. Everyone's got some stuff. Do we have any new quartz? Defense 2. I'll buy one of those. Petrify. I like to just buy like at least one of everything that we don't have of. So, and here's where I don't pay attention to how much those cost. That's a Jordan thing. Heaven forbid we pay attention. But I actually did it the smart way this time. I upgraded my things before moving on to that. Ooh, a cast. I might need few of these things. Okay, good. Yeah, who doesn't like enjoy a good mateys rum punch? That's fitting. Like I said, we just got a couple of orbs to throw in there. That's open up for anything. It's not connected to anything. That's okay. Okay, maybe we can throw in a. he really doesn't use that. Information. Information would probably be the best bet, honest to goodness, for right there. I'd love Randy just having that, I love having Lloyd just have that information ready. Don't really have the thing to be. Arts are the best thing ever. They are. They're a great spot to throw in there. How do I not have an Earth to throw on there? How did I not pick up more Earth? How come I can't throw Petrify on there? Is Petrify not Earth? It can't be, because Defense 2 isn't one. Which ones are... Wait. Which ones are Earth, then? How come I couldn't put any of those on her? How come I couldn't put Poison or Petrify on? These are the weird things that I don't get sometimes. Okay, so I understand why I can't put Petrify, because you can only have one thing. So I have Poison. Oh, never mind. I answered my own question. And because I have Defense 1, so I should probably put Defense 2, because that'll make more sense. Or actually, Jordan, stop being an idiot. Put Defense 2 there. There you go. Now you're thinking. Now you're using your brain, Jordan. Thank God that was working somewhere. Oh. We don't need the, like the hit 2 makes more sense. You don't need the range. Would a range one only be applicable for someone like Arts Effect? Well, I guess we could throw it on there still. Again, we don't have a lot of points, so like there's no reason in spending like forever looking at this, because someone's gonna get on me about Orbital Hour. And we really don't have the time. So okay, HP 1, we're gonna replace it with HP 2. EP cut. Action 1, maybe throw an Action 2. There you go. There you go. Oh, and then when this was the other thing that I sort of missed. You see, okay, obviously there's been a count missing here. So when I look at my detective book, we sort of figured this out before. But when I'm looking at this, there's no way that breath and holy breath might be correct, but there's no way breath is 12 greens, because I have breath, so it must be like 4 and 1. So if we could get 12 would be great, but yeah, we're not quite there. So and then yeah, this is where you start the look in here of like, okay, what line are we working with here? To me they all look the same. They're not, but yeah, so this would be a good spot to throw. Maybe... God, she already acts so quickly to begin with, but any faster would be great. See, that's not... Well, see, that's connected but not connected? Everyone should find someone who can cast catastrophic... Oh, yes. We're working on that. Believe me, we're working on that. Like, maybe accuracy for her? Like, what's EP1? That's max EP. She's generally our healer, so that's great. Yeah, I'll work with that. Evade. Okay, let's put evade 2 there. Not too bad. You don't need accuracy when casting arts and cold seal. Yeah, like even Neomatter has told me a bunch of things that we do need and don't need. So, See, like when I would think, yeah, art's never. See, like when I'm thinking of hit percentage or accuracy, that's for them shooting. Like a ranged weapon is probably something you're gonna want to move into. Speed is up 10%. Love seeing that guy move far more. I'm pretty happy with all of this, to be honest. Again, we can get in here a little later and adjust everything, but right now that looks pretty fresh to me. Oh, how have I forgotten this person? How? Just throwing things in there. Mind 2. Yeah, I've noticed that hitting this game really doesn't help at all. And Jordan, if you need help with anything, let me know since I'm done. Oh, for God's sakes, if I look like I'm struggling, just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. God damn it. I mean, I think I'm doing okay, but... Okay, that's just some points thrown about. Oh, they're not even the same. I'm an idiot. Oh, look at that. We can do Gaia Titness. Wazy's better. No, come on. Really? Better than Randy Orlando? Or do you have if you have someone that I could throw Wazy in for, just let me know. I'm open to that stuff. Who should Wazy? Oh, better than Noel. Okay, I'll stick with that. Okay, let's get rid of Noel. Noel. All right. Yeah, that looks okay. I barely used her. Okay, let's not get a personal here. All right, we're good. We're done. Sorry that took so long. I always feel that if you do that though, the proper way at the beginning, then you're not doing it for years on end. Okay. So where are we heading first? We were gonna go to. That's not what I wanted. Chapter 2. Old Armorica Road. Old Armorica Road. There we go. Sepith Demon. Build Lloyd as a dodge tank. We'll just. I like the pun right there. Wolfie, what did you grab? Did you grab a beer? I'm on my last vacation week of the year. I feel like, did I want to take the car? I do not know. Grabbed a beer. Electric Snake, I think it's called. You're an electric snake. No, not really, but... I feel like there's chests. Oh, hello. Hi. I feel like there's chests around here. Oh, let's check. Okay, so now he's holding them. So now I'm confused. Spinning strings, eh? How dare you? Don't do that jazz to us. I hate that I still have to use the analyze though. That bothers me. Like I gotta waste that just so that the knowledge goes forward. And I'm using a critical analyze there. Is that one of them local brews right there? That sounds like a local brew. Oh, come on. Yeah, I guess she could use the range. Who did I throw the range on? Back to the orbments. Arts. That's not it. Quartz. Did I even put... Oh, I put the range on... Ah, see... Oh, see, See, it's arts effect. It's not even shot. Well, now I'm confused. So does range also work for physical attacks as well, or no? There we go. See, this is why we're not taking the car, folks. Jokes. And yeah, clip that grass into me. What? The last thing you opened me was sort of a woke or something? Yeah, okay, that was out there. Oh, hello. You missed out on an amazing caster. Emma's kit made it so you could cast high power arts while barely using up. Also, physical attackers were lacking in cold steel. Wait, who? I missed out on an amazing caster? Who? I am open here, people. I'm open. You tell me what I need to be doing here. Oh, and the sick burn on top of it. Or do you mean like coming up for cold steel? Are you talking to Dark Fantasy maybe? So build Lloyd as a dodge tank, throwing anything with evasion slap on him. But then won't the things not want to hit him? Oh no, someone. Okay, I'm catching on. I'm catching on. Bird Duvar. Okay, well, you're gonna pay for that one with a sick burn from. I had to put far more effort into making Reen deal half the damage Emma did. Oh. Tinkle earrings. I still haven't been told what this tower is for, so as far as I'm concerned, welcome to the Crossbell Chest Tower. Okay, yeah, you can't even get up there. That's mean. Oh, hello. Clear gelatin. Can't forget about that. Also, boxes being smashed is a thing in this game. Emma's your girl, eh? Hey. Does the wife know about this? I feel like she'd probably be on board. We are now brothers. Wait, is this turned into like a Metal Gear thing? Brother! I don't want to influence you, Jordan. You choose you want. No. I mean, yes, but Egg Snake. We'll get to them. Oh, we'll get to them. Wazy does hit pretty good. Not gonna lie there. Well, they're probably gonna be dead, but I'll throw it out there just in case this doesn't hit everybody. We still can't figure out what those suspenders are for Lloyd. We haven't seen what he does with them. See, I can feel for his weapons. When you see him there with them, they're far too large for him to be like sticking them in, and they're too loose for that particular weapon. Like you throw that in there, it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. It just ain't applicable, okay? I love anime time at all. I will tell you guys right off the hop, as much as I would love to play, I'm gonna try to get some story stuff done today, but I got a skedaddle at 3 o'clock today. It's 1 o'clock now. But just so you know, you're not alarmed of like I might stream later, but that might turn into Final Fantasy 14. We'll get an idea of what tickles our fancy then. But tomorrow, I attempt number 2 at my truck test, so I'm hoping that goes well. And that's at a shitty time, so I might still stream in the morning. And then it's at like 3:15, but I have to be there an hour early, and then it's an hour away because they're stupid, and that's where they decide to book it. But so yeah, we'll try to figure something out. Wednesday is going to be Persona 4. I think we can finish Persona 4. I have nothing going on. There's nothing on the docket. So that might be the day we finish that, oddly enough. So that might be good. We'll see. We'll try to get there as we can. I really wish these things weren't healing every 5 seconds. That'd be great. everyone could just scream at me, "Hey Jordan, how about you stop being a CP hoarder?" And then you could actually murder these things. Oreo, come here. Oreo. Oh, okay. Cats are going crazy. It's the witching hour, apparently, of 1 p.m. I think I need to grab some more beer when I go pick up the misses. I also have to, like, it's not that I'm, like, trying to get away from, like, I don't know if I have to grind away some levels type of stuff to, you know, so we're not caught with our pants down later, I guess is the saying I'm putting out there, but. We got a weird frog guy from Chrono Trigger. God knows what he's doing. What are you doing, Oreo? You're being crazy. Poor thing's never even gonna get a chance to attack. There we go. Oh, this worked out wonderfully. Uh-oh. Crocoke? What? How dare you? Distracting, did I hear that tomorrow was it? No, Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be Adachi time. Tomorrow might even just be like Hades, to be honest. Depends what time I wake up, but it might be more of this. It might be Hades, because I got to escape off at like... My truck test is like at 3:15. I have to be there at 2:15, and it's an hour away. So I got to leave at like 1:15, and the place it's in, one of the roads I think is blocked off for like a protest of First Nations rights or something. Oh, okay. I should probably heal people. That might be a good go. It is if what's his face to, I guess like I could just like not do it, right? Bipedal frogs. Is it the end times? It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. You stupid. Simpson jokes. That fight took far longer than it should have. Oh, man. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, do I want to be fighting everything? I feel like I don't, but I sort of do. One. Set. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll be great. Use some of these points, Jordan. Okay, he still hit us. He still spanked us there. Chelsea Ann, welcome back. It has the meeting come to an end? Welcome back. I feel like it was longer than a half an hour. Did they keep you? Another missed opportunity for no chest over there. See, that's the thing. I'm just like exploring for chests and boxes and etu. What the hell was that? Etu, what's up, Peter? And it took an hour. Because that's expected, right? That's expected. Would never not go that way, right? What? Don't you, like, it's on Zoom or whatever. Don't you do one of these things of like, hey, 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 I got a box of wine to be drinking. Right? Like, don't you pull that off? No? I need to find food before I kill someone. Oh, okay. It's got to be like that, eh? Bellberries. Fishing spots to save the... Oh, I think it's on that side. God dang it. Oh, hello. Oh. Now demon parrots. I love me a demon parrot. They're pretty good. Hip hip hooray. Yes. Randy, get on in there. Can you nail both? No. Oh, that's mean. You could do that, though. Wow, that doesn't even cost anything. Oh, it's going to cost you 60. Oh, okay, never mind. Jordan can read. Jordan can read. Is Swoony currently wasting your time? I feel like that could never be a thing. Swoony, are you wasting Chelsea Ann's time? Don't be doing that. She's hangry, and needs that box of wine stat. Okay. Well, just to know that it's impossible for anyone to waste my time because I'm so busy wasting my own time that it can't even multiply itself. It's one of those dealios. I wanted to bring up while you were here, Wolfslayer. I can't remember what rank Rise was at, but I'm getting really afraid that I am not gonna have an anime waifu in Persona 4. I'd love to cast one too, but the fishing spot is way over there. Oh my god, that was a joke! Okay. Moving on. The person who organized the meeting showed up 10 minutes late because they were on a different meeting, and I'm just like, if you're going to schedule these last-minute meetings, and you know that every single time they go over the allotted time, don't schedule them back to back. But did you actually say it, though, Chelsea? Because I feel like that's a management power move. Like, you say that, and they're like, whoa, this Chelsea character, she's on time here. She knows what's going on. She's up there in the trees with, the binoculars, paying some proper attention. If I push hard for it, oh god, okay. Because you said, like, we're near an end game, right? Like, we're nearing the murder of Thanos, right? Is that the way it goes? Even if I did say it, they wouldn't listen. They're not even a manager. Wait, so you have non-managers calling meetings? I feel like that's the error right there. Well then, okay. Well, if management or non-management are making the calls, I feel like you could go out and make your, like, don't feel like you can waste my time just because I'm not a manager. I'm a womanger. I don't know if that works, but scratched into the bottom of the chest is a heart containing Anton Plus. Name on the right side has been written over too many times to read. Oh, poor Anton. I'm pretty close to endgame. You're finishing the base Persona 4 already, but you have golden content to go through yet. Golden content. Yeah, that's new to me. We just got to catch one fish, then we're happy about it. That's all. Nothing fantastic. Maybe an earthworm gym might be a little bit better to work here. Just give me that exclamation point. What? You took so long? And you still can't give it to me? Yes, I didn't hit that 8. It's like catching bugs in Persona 4. It's terrible. Are you kidding me? Catch one. I need it for fishing and cooking purposes. There we go. It's probably a snow crab anyways. Oh, a tiger rockfish. And some sepith. That was great. How nice of that guy to share that with us. Fresh milk. Even with the Jordan multiplier, do you think like at least 4.5 to 5 hours is enough to get through that game on Wednesday? I mean, I have longer than that, but that was like sort of like my amount of time. I think I can probably, without the Jordan multiplier, maybe, or with the multiplier added on, hard to say. And then, my God, are we then finally starting Persona 5 Royal? Finally? You're talking finish the Adachi fight or finish the game. If I take 5 hours to finish off Adachi, I have bigger problems in my life. I'm hoping I've made the changes already. That I think Adachi and the next boss, whatever he's called, Adachi Baoja Sabadugadu, will fall first time. Oh, Lord, no. You won't finish in 5. Okay, 6? I feel like I'm asking Bob Barker the question. Hi, Bob. No, sorry. It's if you're a man, yes, the ladies. Ladies. Is there a number 4 in the cost of the car? And then they beat the horn. Real talk, okay. So I get, okay. Scratch what I said earlier about finishing Persona 4 on Wednesday. We'll still play it on Wednesday. But obviously we're not finishing it. Maybe 20. Have you already applied the Jordan multiplier there, Chelsea? I honestly don't want to know why make Lloyd a dodge tank. He has very low range, and while not my style at all, the better evasion tanks had longer. So, like, I almost feel like this game... The nice thing about it is you can build your characters how you would like to build your character, right? Like, there is advantages. Like, you sort of start off with certain aspects and arts of specific ways, but... It's, I would feel like Randy would be my current tank, if that makes sense. Well, Chelsea, we know you don't be generous around here with time in a game. My God, really? I'm already hit like 110 hours in that game. Like, Okay. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, because I am. It's a Persona game. Of course we're enjoying ourselves. But Jesus Louises. Like, I always pictured Lloyd sort of like a Joshua. You know, you could do the time. Like is there anything they base off of their master quartz off of this? Like, I don't even know what Lloyd's working was at the beginning anyways, so. Oh God, I didn't even see that thing. He was hiding proper. I mean, we don't play on dad mode. I still play on normal mode. I like to get that out. We are a player who does game every once in a while on dad mode, but you know, I feel like I've never really been banging my head against the wall on these games. It's just like the perfect difficulty. Oh, you're gonna be recovering yourself there, eh? Super recovery. Okay, and you all get all of the time in the world. Great. Sparkle, sparkle. Ow! Penis. Are you referring to Lloyd there? Electromagnetic net. That only hit one person. How dare you? Oh, never mind. That other thing was right behind. Ay, si mando handro. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Like, right, like, but, like, so what's his master quartz? Like, what is that I'm looking at when I think of his master quartz? Is that anything, or am I thinking out loud too much? Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, I'll take a look, because I'm getting confused here myself. I'll take a look at his ornament, right? So I take, like, every single person, I look at his quartz. Lloyd doesn't have a single, like, one of those, like, oh, like, you can only use earth, or you can only use this. Like, if I take a look at force, it looks like it's a fire one, right? But then if I go to Wazy, they have a space. So does that mean build along space? And then, you know, this is the only one that ever makes sense to me is Ellie. She's a healer. Wind is heal. Probably until we get Teal back. His Master Quartz makes it so you can use crafts faster. Oh. Yeah, and see, then you have Earth there for Noelle. Again, pay no attention to that for now. Grants a strength boost in battle. Interesting. Speed boost. ATS boost. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go down here and see if we're missing anything. Missing anything? God damn it. Oh, that's only in cold steel. Oh. Okay. Also, a weird thing I just noticed now. Randy doesn't have like a starting bonus like everyone else does. How come that is that? You know how everyone else is starting up with strength, speed, ATS? How come Randy isn't starting off with anything cool? Did he just say suck dick? I'm gonna believe that's what he said there. Like, I don't even know where was that coming from. Increases the chance of critical strikes. Savory pinion? His quartz enhances his crit rate. Yeah, but how come he's not getting that bonus like everyone else is getting? I'm feeling upset about it. I mean, or as upset as one can be, I guess, about that situation. Which is very upsetting. Okay. So his wouldn't be a temporary stat boost like the others. Oh, okay. But it could still tell me crit up 3 or something, couldn't it? Is that asking too much of the game? Nope, that's not what we want. We want you to impede that guy. There we go. I think the backflip is a little unnecessary, but I'll let you do you. Ow. There we go. There we go. That's something. You'd be asking to weaken his quartz because an enhanced crit rate must be more permanent boost compared to theirs. No, and I wouldn't change his master quartz. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. All I was asking is, like, I thought it would just say, like, crit, just like how it says above Lloyd's STR. Maybe they could have put crit for 3 turns or something. Although I guess it's crit overall. He doesn't have a limit as to how long it does it, right? So you have to remember, Reen, I'm new to this stuff, this game. I'm still, you know, hundreds of hours plus into all of them, and I'm still learning something as we go on. As part of a business venture pushed upon him by his father-in-law, Cyril and his wife were now in Bose to meet with its mayor. Its market was ever bustling, and property values around it continued to rise. That's the story? I'm sticking with it. Oh. With that, quartz give Randy equipment that enhances the crit rate further. Okay. I will try to remember that. I will try to remember that. Ellie, you gotta... Oh, come on. Well, sure. God damn it. Stop hitting me with critical hits and all that jazz. It's mean. I think he's saying suck dick there. All right, so that's Amorca Road. There's a bus, Tangram Gate. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. So yeah, we wanted to go fight this enemy at. Hey, look at this little cute thing. This thing's gonna ruin our lives. Our Cerbric Tomor. What? I feel like I'm not supposed to be murdering these things. Feel really bad about it that I just murdered a tomato. Little monster there, sure. Maybe it's one of those monsters like that's like, oh, you're level 1000. Good luck. Those cute things annoy the crap out of me. They remind me of the pom-poms from the previous game, where like you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn of them. The only way to like get them, because they were worth a lot of experience points, was to use a special, but they were well worth the, in my opinion, the use of the CP. They should rot. Now, are you referring to them in this game, or are you referring to them in the Legend of Heroes Cold Steel? I assume they're also in that. Okay, see, here's where Jordan just utilizes a nice combo craft. Get rid of them. At least one of them. Almost. Oh, you recovered. How nice of you. I was just gonna ask if you guys all want to just like get in on this. Go right on ahead. Oh, that's nice. He's glowing. Uh-oh. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, that's going to be some death from above. How dare you? They're so mean. I can't wait till I get an opportunity to do something. Might as well heal somebody. Cold Steel, yes, and Shining Palms are easier to fight in Cold Steel. They're just a tad beefy. Oh, like they have a little bit more HP, as we like to say. Some HP and can blind you. Yes, that could be rather annoying, would be my guess. Oh, you can't even reach that thing. Oh well, give it a college try. Anybody else to heal? Not really. I just wish like there was a guard thing to just waste a move, like in Persona. Just like you know, there's nothing to do, so guard up or defend if you want to call it that. I guess I don't know. Hair. If only all Trails fans would stock up on battle scopes, then they would finally stop arguing about power levels. Wait, is that a thing? I prefer the Analyze as opposed to the battle scopes. I really liked Tio's Analyze as a CP move because hers also dropped their defense. Oh no, do not poison me, kind sir. So when are you going to start the Final Fantasy XIV stream? So I got to pick up my son at 3. I have to pick up Mrs. P at 3:30. I don't know if I got some errands to run or stuff like that. I haven't signed up or anything yet. Like so I have a mouse. Remember how I discussed, like, how do you guys play and how on earth, like, I don't understand how Wolfslayer just moves his hand slightly and hits the keyboard, like, the keyboard buttons. The only buttons I'm capable of hitting on this is WASD. Okay, that's it. But I have an MMO mouse. I have a Corsair Scimitar RGB, but it double clicks. But I never found it a problem in gaming. I only found it a problem like when you're opening, you know, Microsoft Edge or you know, stuff on the computer. So I've kept it. So there was a Cyber Monday sale on it on Amazon. So I might buy a new one because I liked it, but I still have it. So I was gonna try it out and test it out. So I might be tonight, like one of those chill streams, ! Chill. I don't even know if that still exists as a thing. It'd be hilarious if it does. Where we just, you know, go have some fun and play on. He even plays with a trackball mouse. I don't know if you're joking now anymore. There might be a cam though. I'm pretty much dedicated to always having a cam now. So if he's really not, you use a trackball? I don't know what to say anymore. I'm 300% not joking. Wait, so if 100% means you're joking, 200% means you're not joking, and then 300% means you're joking again? You're, I mean, I hate to call my audience weird, but how? How do you do it? Anyways, so yeah, like, I might have some things to do, take care of today, but I would still like to have it set up and, like, maybe after dinner type of thing, maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's a sadist. Yeah, that's what I would call it. And we're beating up a poor dinosaur here who doesn't deserve this at all, but... I mean, like, I'm also hoping that, like, I can... My part of me is, like, I want to get into it and I want to make a character on Leviathan, which is the one that we're all chatting about, that we're all on, is because with Endwalker, which I believe comes out... Is it this week or next week? Regardless, like, everyone's sort of starting to get back in, and I'm afraid of, like, I won't be able to make a character on that server, and it might be locked out for a little bit, and I'm going to want to play MMO. And just to be fair, it's not going to replace anything else. Like, when I want to play Final Fantasy XIV, I still have my main characters I can play on my other main server that me and my wife have, so... what I'm going to maybe aim for is, like, having a stream character, much like Baker said. I might just approach this as a tune we just play while streaming. If I have the hankering to play, I have my mains I can play. But I want to start from the hippity boppity bippity beginning, because I've forgotten everything anyways. If you pre-ordered the 3rd, don't the 7th. Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say English again for me there? Oh, but you mean to play what's the name of the new expansion, by the way? I've already forgotten. Endwalker. Well, I'm not even close to playing Endwalker though, so like that doesn't concern me. I will be playing A Realm Reborn. Oh, I see what you meant. That was the... So if you pre-ordered it, you can play it on the 3rd, but for everyone else, it comes out on the 7th? Okay. So early access to you people who pre-ordered it already. Don't you mean A Realm Reborn? You said Endwalker. I would be surprised if somehow you've bypassed Chelsea. I probably will pre-order it, just because I'd like to make a push into playing. I'd like to have an MMO to play. I mean, it'd be fun, so. And, you know, we got some other friends. You hate that kind of stuff? Like MMOs or the boost? Because I'm with you. I'm with you if you... Like, I hate boosts. I hated it when World of Warcraft tried to implement that, because... I don't want to play the game faster. I have no interest in that. I'm okay doing it at my own pace. I understand why a company does it. They want you to see that new content. But you know what? I'm cool taking my own time and doing it. And I'm sure I can probably shut the damn thing off or whatever, so it's not a big deal. Where are we going here? Is this where I came? I must have come this way. Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, that's... Unfortunately, though, that's just the way gaming is now. I hate it. I don't pre-order shit. Like, I'm not going to be playing Endwalker, so I don't need to be playing something early, if that makes sense. But... Oh, god dang it. So, as I was going to say, to finish my thought eventually, the Final Fantasy stuff won't be replacing any of my games that we're currently working on. Like I said, it won't be doing that. It won't be like, oh, I really want to play Final Fantasy. Like, I'm going to play what I want to play. Let's not get wrong about that. But, you know, I'm still super hyped of playing through Persona 5, Strikers. I mean, there was a reason why we referred to this as Persona Millennia, okay? I want to get through this to play Cold Steel. So nothing's getting replaced or fixed. It's just something extra to throw on to make my life more miserable. Yes. I know. I understand that's still a thing. Yeah. I get it. The magma drones. Like, my biggest thing, I still don't know what I want to be. Do I want to be a Lalafell? Or do I want to be a cat person? I know you can change it for money later or whatever, or finish it up and get a Fantasia, but... I keep thinking like I'm hearing my son behind me, like sleeping and napping in his crib, because it sounds like there's somebody in there. I actually wouldn't be surprised if there's a cat in there, actually. But I just keep hearing it, despite that my son is not currently here. Wait, the 30% is on right now? I thought it was when Endwalker comes out. And then the next question is, can you turn it off? Not every day you pick up a marbled steak. It's an earring. Oh, okay. So you can just take the earring off or on or whatever. Okay. I feel like it's probably the worst thing to admit, but like I not only did I admit I was an alcoholic, not an alcoholic. Jesus Christ, Jordan. I like to do a lot of things. Like I like to get my money's worth per se in an MMO. You know, it's sort of just one of the things I've always enjoyed. Because I take my time with it, and I've never streamed an MMO. I think maybe early on I may have given World of Warcraft a good old college try, as we like to say, but I'm trying to remember if I broke my finger around that time, or you know what happened to. I mean that felt like years ago. I mean, it was, but... In the base game, there's also an instance where you get another item that gives you a 30% boost on the store until level... See, isn't there the, Oh, what's the name of the, So there's, like, they're like little dungeons, and they explain to you how to play the game as your class, right? And then if you do that, you get new armor. And then isn't the armor the one that stacks all of the experience points? And it also looks like pretty decent armor as well. I think that's what it was. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 3 turns of speed plus. Nice. A cool necklace. Perhaps we ought to meet and discuss this properly. Properly? Is there anything proper about a woman's husband seeking out her true love to discuss their options? Dear, oh dear, the headache he had. That was something. No, that's not what I want. Wait, new weapons? No. Idiot. Ooh, sick burns, sleep, I feel like that's better. All right, everyone's happy. Moving on. Moving on with our lives. We're gonna attack this dinosaur. I got another meeting in an hour. Luckily, the actual manager runs the meeting, so it'll go fairly quickly. Good to hear. I should still be here. So, yeah, at least yeah. Don't have to leave yet till 3. Another hour and a half or so. I feel like I've accomplished nothing, but that's because I don't shut up. Where is this enemy on Old Amorica Road? Would love to run into him. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Ha. Ha. Jerk. I outsmarted a sunflower. That's how bright I am, folks. You got meeting after meeting after meeting, and Wolf Slayer and I are just drinking our worries away. Cheers, my friends. There we go. Let it burn. Ow. Why would they do such a thing? Why would they be so mean? Ooh. I love when we can hit everybody. I have achieved my peak. Have I? Like what peak? My sexual peak? Maybe. Maybe if you watch the clip, you'll understand, Jordan. I mean, one day we're going to put everything back into another compilation. It'll be Welcome to Hilarity City 2. My intelligence peak. Oh, that hurt. Right there. Oh, that hurt. Oh, jeez. Just attacking me when I'm down. What's that thing? You think that's an enemy? You think that's the guy? That's got to be the guy. He's not doing anything. I know, where has that guy been, right? He's probably busy. I don't like to get on people for not being here because I'm lucky that anybody, quite frankly, shows up to my streams, so. But you know, it's like that's the other thing too, right? It's like it's getting to be very busy, right? Like, you know, it's the holidays. I think the Queen allows them to celebrate Christmas. If not, she's mean. I was hoping for another enemy to. Oh, there's one up there. No, down here. Idiot, Jordan. A bug. Just to heal everything before I attack that other enemy. Yeah, like it's just weird, right? Oh, this thing's gonna be dead. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. Is it just me? Like, I have to assume, like, first of all, 2020 flew by just because of COVID, right? Like, no one could do anything, so therefore, like, it was just, you know, whatever. To me, 2021 has flown by far more quicker than 2020 did. And it's also, I guess you could sort of say, because of COVID as well. Oh ho ho! Why? I'm doing so well today that I fear I've caught too many fish. Oh Lord, Lake Lord, if only you could see how my passion for you makes my talent uncontrollable. Okay, Lloyd, well, relax about it. Sportan X sounds wonderful. I can't afford any of those though. Alright, that enemy is there. Let's not forget to, wait, is that something? No, it's like the light. I'm an idiot. Alright, that's gonna be our guy. That's not what I want, though. I want orbments. Ellie, you got things to do. Here we go. Top everyone off. Don't forget to heal, or save. Only save 34. I don't know. Wolfie thought we were gonna hit, you know, save 300. You know, there's still a lot to happen, but that's our guy. Okay, I feel bad about what's about to happen to these guys. They're gonna get murdered. What do they not like? Wind. Okay, well, sorry about your luck. But it's happening. Did you just take a swipe at me there? I was very mad. I went every time it's around this year, I always want to get just like a case of beer to do like an advent calendar thing. But the brewery that's by my work was doing like their own, like, you know, random advent calendar of beer, but it sold out so goddamn quickly. I don't even know. So I feel like just making my own again. But then the problem is you end up drinking more than just what you thought you were gonna have. Like, how about today I'm gonna drink for December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. A Sepith demon. That went well. Nice. We learned the Tiger Charge. Yeah, obviously. And the craft book blue. All right, I gotta go take a quick pee. Be right back. Alright, I was trying to figure out what on earth was going on in my hallway. Sounds like someone's like got a mop and a bucket, but my hallways are carpeted. I don't know. Hey newbies, look, you're up. Well, Noel, think we can pull it off? Wait, I guess that's a question I never had answered. Can you do a combo craft if they're not in your proper party? Like if they're a support member? That I wonder. We learned the blue balls breaker. Sure. Alright, that was done. Where are we heading now? I know it's said to stop off at, like, Old America Village. I mean, we're there, right? So then we're going to go back. I guess we should have done this one first. But we can always take the bus back. I guess that's the problem now. Is I should have taken the car. Despite that, it only makes you, I assume, choose where you want to go. It's not actually you driving the car. Oh, I don't know what I want to play in Final Fantasy 14. Of everything. I don't know what race I want to be. I don't know what class I want to be. I approached it this way I was thinking about it last night, just watching some stuff on it and streamers playing it and whatnot. I'm more about like where I want to start, right? Like I love Gridania, I love it, but with that, I'm limited to what I can start as. Now I know everyone has said, hey, we could use a Bard, and I loved Bard for what I played of it as. So I do like it. I do love me my range classes. So it maybe already in my head I've already just settled what we're gonna be doing, but it's a tough one for me to figure what I want to do, because I also love Arcanist, but I know Kelsey here is our summoner. Not that you can't be whatever you want to be, but yeah. I love like a pet class too. 70 years ago this week, us crossbelt chests were finally freed of Imperial rule. Welcome to our anniversary chestival. I'm sorry? Here I am just murdering these. I'm a butthole, and I won't be mad if you all... No. I actually do love me. I love me. I loving me. I love Archer. It's more so... I've said this before, and I don't know why. And I played World of Warcraft for the same reason. Although I do love dwarves. Hate gnomes. But I always thought, like, when you played as some giant ass character, they ate up too much of the screen, too much of the real estate. And then when you played as, like, when I always played as a dwarf hunter on World of Warcraft, well, some good days were missed. Always felt like you got a really good show of the entire world, and I feel the same way about Lalafels or Tarus from Final Fantasy XI. Although I never played as Taru in Final Fantasy XI. I think I was a human, a hume, I believe they were. Bows disgust me. I mean, unfortunately, with Final Fantasy, they don't have. There is a machinist, I believe, that uses guns, but I don't mind a bow and arrow. But when I played World of Warcraft, it was always fitting to me, like, you have to be a dwarf and you have to use a gun. It doesn't, there's no getting around that, okay? And it worked well. I better learn some sick tunes when you come a Picard. I hate Picard, huh? Okay, we're not going to learn any of those things then. I will try my best. How about that? I prefer witches' staves and Japanese swords. Hey, look. We're just talking about just the beginning, my friend. I believe there's ninja, there's samurai. There's a lot of great classes that you get into eventually later on. But we're talking, for me, millions of hours to be played before that ever gets in. And I want to say, I haven't forgotten about Monster Hunter World. I still want to get into that. We'll find some time. I am off this week, but of course my wife has informed me that we're also going to her parents this weekend, so I was like, oh, maybe I can play this weekend, and then she drops that truth bomb on me, so I was like, okay. Yes, Gunblades. Everyone loves Squall, right? Come back into the... Oh, I already mentioned to you, I purely wanted a brand new headset just so I could play Monster Hunter with you guys. So I'm getting that for Christmas. Like, so don't think that it's just been forgotten about. I miss Swoony's voice. Trails has ruined Gunblades for me. In what way? In what way? You can tell me. So many shitty looking gun. Oh, yeah. I could see how that could be. Is it one of those things where everyone uses a Gunblade in the Cold Steel series or something? I feel bad for that bug, just flying around. Then he gets his, he gets a giant ass rock shoved up his rectum. I always felt it was like we haven't played Final Fantasy VIII much, and you know it's on my list to stream of games. But I always felt that was so fitting of, you know, you only had 2 characters in that game that used that particular weapon, and they looked so badass doing it. Where is this village, for Christ's sakes? The Gunbreakers in Final Fantasy wreck everything. We were in an 8-man dungeon with one, and my god! Were you able to contain yourself for that? I've seen some ridiculously awful gunblades, and I'm like, how the hell is that supposed to work? Enemies just melted. That's how they work. Okay, okay. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting excited about it. Like, just talking about it. I needed to change my pants twice during that dungeon. Wow. Maybe you and Chelsea should maybe separate the computers a little bit further. I think a little bit of hanky-panky was going on a little extra there. That's what was going on, Wolfie. We know. Oh, we know. I don't know. I just assume. You know me, I assume. By the time I got off one of my spells, see, I read that very quickly again. By the time I got off, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I am on the right track here. Gunbreaker down 2 to 3 enemies already. It was wild stuff. Okay, yeah, that's what's going on in the Wolf Slayer Chelsea Ann world. Jaeger weapons nauseate me in general. I can suspend my disbelief with stuff like Randy's taser axe and his rifle. So when does Randy use his rifle? Before he came back into our party, he was using a rifle as part of his survival training, but that was basically it. Then he saved us with against the dragon. He came back on in with his taser axe. I always thought, like, the way that when gunblades were introduced in Final Fantasy VIII, and their explanation always made sense to me. As moronic as they may sound as a weapon, but like, the game told you that you could get an extra, like, little, not critical attack, but like you could do an extra oomph of damage if you hit the trigger button right when they slash. So it made sense to be like, okay, it's a sword and a gun, and when you're coming to attack the guy, if you pull the trigger to shoot a bullet, you're also hitting the enemy with a bullet. To me, that was like, okay, like, we're making sense here. He rarely uses it because of its upkeep is ridiculous. It requires 4 hours of maintenance a day. Wait, is that like a Cold Steel thing, or like are we coming together here on something? Wow, thank God that missed. That could have went disastrously. It's a gun without a barrel. It only really functions at really close ranges. The only thing that bugged me is to destroy the blade. Right, yeah, but you can't think of that stuff in that aspect, right? It's fantasy. It's just like, how does Hawkeye never run out of arrows? Except I think in one part of the movie he does actually run out of arrows, but they just, like, randomly appear again for him. Like look at, like, again, bringing up World of Warcraft again, we have been, but I remember, like, there is Classic now back again, but I remember playing it and having to buy ammo and arrows. And then they changed it because they were like, oh, like, people, like, because the amount of times people found themselves in a dungeon or a raid and didn't bring enough ammo, and they were useless, and they got kicked. Download the Chestvolution voice mod so that every chest message in the game would... Wait, is that real? Because I'll get that. It's probably not. Well, no, actually, knowing these people, it probably is real, actually. Oh, what's this? Crossbell Guardian Force. Oh, you're not letting us go over there again, eh? God damn it. May have been mentioned here, but in Cold Steel, he says he only used his gun when he really needed to because the upkeep was insane. Okay, yeah, it might have been mentioned. I may have missed that entire thing. It's all direct possibilities. Reen. And it makes sense. Like I like how something can be on top of that, though. Like, you know, just make sense of it, right? It's much easier to use something that's not requiring maintenance every 5 seconds, so that's why I use this taser axe, right? I'll buy that for $1 all day. If you don't transfer your stuff over from the old game, do you still start at like level 50-ish, or do you like start at level 1 in these games? Because I feel like it's continuing on from the previous game, but obviously the levels aren't making any sense. It might as well be level 1. I forgot these things blow up in my face. Oh, don't you hate when that? I mean, they're supposed to, you know, give you a tap on the head when they're gonna do that, and they don't, and then it ends up being everywhere. Oh, it gets real messy. God, we are still so far away from our Morica village. Jesus Christ. I can tolerate stuff like Agati's sword, as it's just a sword, but Jaeger weapons have such ridiculous complexities that bug me. Oh, I remember, I forgot, Agate. I forgot how to say his name. I'm sure I'm butchering it, and you can guide me in the right direction to say it. Agati? Leave me alone, chat. Leave me alone. Let me say things wrong. Agate. Oh god, I wasn't even close. And I'm only like exploring this because I think there's chests. There's got to be chests everywhere. And then just as I say, like, oh, maybe we won't hit 300 saves, I feel like, you know, if I remembered to save a little bit more often, maybe we'd be there. Oh, I'm sorry about this, folks. Okay, don't use the one with Randy. Combo crafts. That'll do. Wait, are you telling me that a sword can't also be a gun, taser, whip, beverage machine, calculator, and compass all in one? I think it could be at least one of those two. Like, I'm all up for a sword beverage machine that's going to give me beer. Like, I'm up for that all day. As long as you are as well. Ow. They're all gonna get turns, and I don't want them to have turns. Oh, that might work. Does it hinder the game, though, if it doesn't do that, though? That's the thing. Look, I don't think it does, but at the same time, I get it. I get what Reen's talking about, because it absolutely is a thing. Alrighty. What do you got? Yeah, that'll work. Why do you guys just keep recovering? It's mean. Are those like their brains or their vaginas inside there? I can't, like a pulsating vagina. Who would have thought that, eh? Oh, poor Noelle didn't even get an opportunity to use her electromagnetic net. Don't be wasting our time with that jazz. Today's on Anatomy with Canadian. Don't forget that you can return the SSS's car to the garage remotely. Just open this and press. Wait. Can I also call for the car? I can't call for the car. I have been getting some really nice ornaments that I haven't been paying zero attention to, by the way. Sword Breaker. What does that do? Lowers an enemy's strength by 25%. Oh, that's a... Oh, that... What... Oh, shit. What did I have there? Anyone remember? I didn't want to put that there. Oh. Anyone remember? What did I have where Sword Breaker is right now? I hit the A button and I meant to hit the B button. Damn it. It is that time. Holy shit. Wow, 13 more. I feel like I should have accomplished far more in 13 months than where we are right now. I don't know. I like the idea of super over-the-top stuff. I can't have it in real life, so why can't I have it in my fantasy game? Along with the gun, taser, whip, beverage machine, calculator, and compass, it's better also having stuff to fluff my pillows and wipe my butt. Huff. So what we're after here is essentially if you go to hellotushy.com, don't go to tushy.com. I think right now they're making a bidet seat that also might be a gun/taser for you Americans. God damn it, what was where Swordbreaker is? Oh my god. Like, not that I'm not denying needing this. But now it's bothering me. What was there? Was it HP 2? I feel it was HP 2. I can ignore stuff like magic weapons, just not over-the-top machine weapons. But don't the orbital things all just make sense? It's been made by Shinra, whichever. Oh, man. What was there? What was there? Because I was going to replace Prankster with the Swordbreaker. That makes sense. What does hair do? Increases chance of escaping battle by 50%. Tasers are already considered firearms in most countries. How about America, though? Are they also considered that there? Alright, I'm going with that. Just because I'm going to lose my mind if I keep thinking that. I'm going to murder a dinosaur. I personally don't like weapons that just gain new abilities for specific situations. It feels like a Deus Ex Machina. Not America, nope. I do, however, love the mechanical aesthetic in combination weapons. Like, can I share a thought? Like, in theory, I think the possibility of a gunblade is possible, right? They're legal for regular citizens in 48 states. Are the 2 states that don't allow it Hawaii and Alaska? Although I find it hard to believe that it would be Alaska. They allow everything. I can see Gunblade in theory, but I don't really think it'd be... Oh, no, like... Because then you'd have to be, like, something like a revolver. Like, oh, I think, like, I do have Squall and... what was the guy's name? The other guy? Not Zell. Cypher. I should probably just take a look at their action figures. I believe they look like a revolver, but the gunblade is real, it just sucks. Yeah, one day, like, we'll catch up. Laser weapons and whatnot. The best fantasy weapon is the weeb sword, katana, and tachi, because most of the time they rarely deviate from their intended design, so they can be used as intended. Hawaii and Rhode Island. And also the U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay. Where you're not allowed to be a virgin, apparently. The designs of a gun and sword don't mesh. I agree, but I think if they are going to mesh, the gunblade is the perfect example of it meshing and looking like it works well from a fantasy standpoint. Like when I think of them in Final Fantasy VIII, I haven't seen them in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm assuming they're the same thing. To me, it just works as a weapon. It'd be probably heavy as shit. Like I always chuckled myself like when people made those like the guy who'd make like the real world Buster sword, and like you're like, there's no way in real world, like unless the guy was the size of that Thor bodybuilder guy, to like lift up the Buster sword, like considering its size, and if it's made out of like real world, you know, steel or something that's gonna do some damage. Like, you know how heavy that thing is, and he wields it around with one hand. How powerful is Cloud Strife? Although then you could argue like, well, maybe materia helps out with that type of thing. In Wolf Slayer, I can't believe 13 months. I mean, I couldn't even believe it was a year last month. But I can't believe it, my friend. I can't, like, oh, that little bit of support. Oh, it just goes so far. More you material. What about the me material? Where's that? Seemingly confident with his decision, Cyril gave the chest a light but little defiant tap on its lid and said the room, "This is the right way to go about it," as he thought as he went to rap on Genevieve's door. It is. You lost my streak, though. I had an 8-month streak and I missed a day this time. I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, Twitch got rid of that. Because to me, wait, didn't they? Now, I was just looking at it on my Stream Elements activity feed. I thought they got rid of that because a lot of people got upset because if they ran onto like tough times or whatever, they'd lose their streak. So they were like, no, that's mean. Let's just, if someone keeps going, keep the streak going. We've already got like 7 weeb swords in the house, real and replica, amongst other swords and blades. We don't need any more. Cut to me telling Wolf to go ahead and buy more. Yeah, buy more. Buy Wolf. Even if you don't buy a gunblade, sir. I feel like I need to see these things in person. Sounds wonderful. So no one's going to be breaking on into the Wolf Slayer Chelsea Ann world. Not unless you want to get stabbed. Do those, like, I feel like if they are real, you can get them on like Square's website or someone's made them, but they would probably be extremely expensive. And if I'm going to be spending that much money, I want it to work, man. You go, yeah, then you have to register it with the government. The government's asking, so what is this? Is it a gun? Well, yes, but no, it's also a sword. And they're like, wait, but you don't have to register swords. I know, but it also fires a weapon. What? And then that's how you end up on a list. Well, the wooden ones are practice swords. Even the blunt ones could really hurt you if you smack someone upside the head with them. Sure, of course. Anything could hurt if you smack it offside someone's head. I vaguely remember a friend having a full metal gunblade replica and he refused to tell me how much he spent on it. So there, right off the hop, you know it was at least 4 figures. I wonder if I can bring my car here. I remember us handling off the investigation of some unknown police squad named the Special Support Section. Oh my god, Noel. Terrible. We also met the dog here. Was it all that long ago? What's the name of those, they're in Persona. When you want to practice the... Because they don't give you katanas, but they're those wooden things. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you have? Isn't it more like everyone you guys meet ends up having to bail you out? I mean, why else would you need to hire me? Oh, God. We all turn around and smack them. It's called a boken, and pretty much, yeah, okay. Oh, you're giving me the opportunity to continue on and talk to people. Howdy! Welcome on into Amarikwa Village. We raise crops, livestock, and bees. Well, great. Can I call upon my... I can't. I can go back to the city and get my car. Cut to me facilitating the insanity by buying him more blades for his birthday and such. It's never gonna end. There are also Shine-Eye bamboo swords. Hello. Thanks to the rain we had, the crops have been doing well. But it's weather like today that's making me want to bask in the sun. Bask? Bask? Bake. Bask in the sun? There's a word added to the Jordan Dictionary. I want to say bask. I've heard that. Bask? Kids! South Park. Who names their kid Pulley? Wow. That's probably the only thing we don't have. Thanks for the idea. Well, there you go. Everyone loves ideas. Oh, we love getting some Armorica honey, though. That's it. Can I buy some honey? Talk shop, by the way. Have a look-see for some honey. Okay, I'll buy some honey. Ooh, a straw hat. Not that I need a straw. Racing flags. Gotta buy that. Where's this honey? Where is the honey? I don't... Wait, you went on and on about selling honey. When I look for honey, you don't... I see honey syrup. I see honey syrup, but I don't just see honey. I see healthy What? Are you kidding me right now? Healthy liquor? Heals the body and mind. Always drink in moderation. I'll drink to that. Out of here we go. Donald Trump. Grow all sorts of veggies here. Sun shines down on them and grows them on up real good. Then we ship them out to the city. Makes me happy to know that even the city folk can enjoy our harvest. Aretha Franklin finally moved here. Sons became good friends with our Camille and Pulley. Glad to see they're getting along. They're renting a room at the inn. Should go say hi. Okay. You've got katanas, cutlass, daggers, knives, bastard swords, a gladius on the way. So we don't have everything, but we're working on it. Justin! Sorry, I've outed you. Echo. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Our crop yield and livestock haven't been doing well lately. The village's finances aren't looking good. Well, better start upping the tax rate then. Hey, Derek? The older, more curved brother of the katana. Ooh. If my walls could hold anything, I'd be getting weapons. No, probably not. Nothing in here? You want Reen's tacky and Emma's staff so bad. Like, are those things that available, like, in any, like, direct way? Or of, I'm assuming, like, they're obviously made fan-made stuff. Ooh. Nothing out this way, boys. Of course, the mayor's house. Huge. Need to get a katana myself. I had the opportunity earlier this year, and I went with the Gladius instead. I feel like I would love to get Wolf's katana from Sekiro. That'd be a really nice one. Yeah, you never know when someone's going to be breaking in your house and you need to use a battle-ready katana, right? I heard you all had resumed your duties. Glad to see you're in good health. Oh, what's troubling you? What side quest do you have for the SSS here? Is Sephiroth's sword, is it called the Masamune? Is that also classified as a katana? I mean, I feel like you could probably get that one. Listen, we have several battle-ready blades here. If someone comes in, they're getting shredded into pink mist. Maybe I don't want to ever come on over then. This used to be the Canadian we watched. He's on the wall over here, here, and here. Anodachi. "15 feet long. Jesus Christ. I could fit that on this wall right here. Probably not the thing you want to put in your son's room, but you can't reach it. I should have probably listened to what he was saying. Something happens, I'll ask for your assistance. For the time being, don't need to worry about us. Okay, I won't. I'm not worrying about you. Let me guess, your wife's going to tell you that we should worry about it, though. My husband and son have been getting into explosive arguments about the village's future. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but neither is willing to concede a reg, so things are going to spiral out of control. I'm so exasperated. You guys got a giant mansion here, did you know that? Alright, I think we're honestly done here. Not really much going on. We'll go back to Crossbell City, go into the library. There's another side quest to do there, and then that'll probably wrap up the day for the stream. So you actually goggled it. Masamune is between 7'2" and 7'6" in length. One of our friends also has several blades and has run a bastard sword through an old refrigerator. We don't fuck around in Maryland, apparently. I used to live in the city with my mom. Can't remember why I was so opposed to moving here in the first place. What? It seems like you're having fun. You got some friends. Where is the inn here? Like, is that the... Like, that's not the inn. That's the mayor's house, which is bigger than the inn, apparently. That's not it. Is this it? And we weren't even... Did we even go in here? I don't think we did. Sealy! Welcome to the Ass Tree Inn. Sit wherever you like. Give the omelet rice a try. You'll be asking for seconds. Go, fan! Same here. I remember when you saved those tourists over in the ancient battlefield. It caused you quite a bit of trouble with that overdue library book. True police work. Overdue library books. Village has been pretty peaceful as of late, though I have to say we've got some unfamiliar faces passing through. Giant red-haired man and his cohorts. Yeah, I sort of know who they are. That's my uncle. He's it's okay. It's all good there. And an energetic young girl. That's my cousin. The only blades that are mine are some pocket knives and a replica katana. So everything else is a Wolf Slayer. So if you ever had a battle, you know, maybe you need to up your weaponry. You ever think about that? He's never going to run out of weapons. So the Red Constellation has visited the village, stocking up on provisions. Probably. Maybe they're getting that healthy liquor that we've been talking about all this time. You know, and these guys, they probably went mapping out this whole area as they went. Oh, jeez Louise. Thank you. Helpful as always. Yeah, we're super busy. Yeah, I will talk to you and grab something, though. Just my hunch from looking at them. What do you got to buy? Oh, it's so expensive! I have no money. Why is it in this game, outside of the trails in the sky, everything is so super expensive? Hey, Keith. I think you need to relax, okay? She's just, you know, she's just a waitress helping out the bartender. She just wants some big tips, okay? She doesn't want you ogling over all the time, okay? Mr. Hayworth, you're in our market today. Came to conduct some negotiations. He just gave us honey syrup. But just remember, this one's it's not going to be too long. It's run by a legitimate manager who knows their shit, apparently, right? I may or may not be here when you get back, though. That's the thing. Thank you for the honey syrup, though. Money becomes easier to get in Cold Steel, don't worry. Yeah, like in Trails in Trails in the Sky, I never had a problem with money. It was actually the opposite. It was Mira. And now this game is sort of the opposite of Mira is relatively easy to get, but money, not so much. All right, we're done here. Heading back to Crossbell, it looks like. Oh, can we fish? Of course. I'm sorry, what did you say? Catching some real buttes here, eh? Sorry! Oh, come on, you... Swear to God, this game just sets you up for terribleness all the time. Hey, like, we want you to succeed in fishing, but it's just like getting the Sea Guardian in Persona 4. It ain't happening. Alright, off we go. Just one fish is all we need. I am gonna take the bus. I should have brought the car. We should have brought the car. That's okay. Making its 8-point turn because it's giant. Boy, I milked that beer for all it was worth. I probably should save the game at least. Wolf started replaying the very first God of War last night. Me watching, naturally. I'm new to that whole series, so I'm excited, of course. Yeah, I never played that series. I recently played the new one, but I liked it, but I never finished it. Now it's coming on PC, so I don't know if we'll bother with it there or whatnot. But I had fun with it. Again, I don't know why I stopped playing it per se, but it is a pretty looking game. I'll give it that. Oh, I forgot about that. I mean, God, you can't be any worse than myself with games, right? Like, that's just how the cookie crumbles, to be honest. Like, don't always have time for everything. That's the deal. Like, look at me. I'm looking at adding in a bajillion hour MMORPG to my repertoire here. Do you ever find that you get yourself in a point where you haven't played a game in so long that you then have to start it over? I'm like that. Like, I couldn't do that. If it's been that long, I would have to start Persona 3 over. That's too long to me. Yeah, that was my thing about the old, like, I say that as we're playing a game that looks like this, but like, for me, like, I tried the old God of War. I didn't like how it played, to be honest, but the new one, that's just called God of War, oddly enough, you know, does the job. Alright, bold new edition. What, a new show? Oh, don't ask. Anyway, I still have a month. I'll figure it out by then. Okay, do you have a new crossbell times that we need to buy? Looks like it. It's quite dated to be honest. Yeah, even like when they remade it, still wasn't interesting to me. I'm just gonna go to the SSS building and rest up. And then we'll go to the library, which I believe is where we need to go. Yes. Story is good to experience. It stays relevant in the new game. I feel like not knowing what the story is of God of War, I feel like the new one, like on PlayStation 4 or whatever, like, I felt like it says a good story. Maybe I'm wrong. We have an item for somebody. I'm trying to think of what it was. Mini punching bag for that's my room, and then racing flag for Noel's room, a cushion for Kia's room. Okay, so we got some things to put in. I don't remember his room being so big before. It's a mini punching bag. It looks like a normal size punching bag. Yeah, maybe we will see me later for a chill stream. I'm hoping to get it a little started for Final Fantasy. So have yourself a good day, Chelsea. Don't work too hard during a meeting, okay? You never know. It could be a short and sweet meeting, but yeah, I got to wrap it up in about a half an hour anyways, so. I have to, like, get dressed. Not that, like, I mean, you know, for the most part, hey, look, you only see me, you know, waist up. I could be paralyzed, for all you people know. I'm not, but I'm wheeling around on my wheelchair, despite when I get up to go to the washroom. Wasn't there a streamer that did that? I swear to God, there was a streamer that acted like that, said that they were in a wheelchair and then made like an honest mistake. I think they were drinking or something and went to get up to go to the washroom and just stood up, and everyone was like, "Wait, what? Aren't you in a wheelchair currently?" Yeah, that didn't go over well for them. Mind giving us the details now? Outline said something about collecting documents from Stargazer's Tower. I forgot. That's where we're going to have to go. Give me a sec. Because I drank my beer, I got to pee again. Because, you know, old man pee bladder syndrome. oh, the things people do for views. See, the thing is, though, like, you think in this world that, like, honesty would go, like, a long way, right? Like, just being yourself and you know, not doing the reactions to get the views, or you know, having to have your tits hanging out, or you know, being over sexualized and stuff like that. But like, it ain't working. So like, that's why people do that stuff, is because they get, whether you want to call them the sympathy views or the whatever, like, it's because it works. I mean, I feel like maybe if I had the bone boobs, God, maybe they would just be coming rolling on in. I mean, I don't know what people would be thinking. But just get a set of fake tatas right there and everything will go over happily, right? Thing is, though, that I heard they now allow some research to be done there with permission. So let me guess, I gotta take a librarian with me to do some research, and there's gonna be monsters there, so I gotta protect them while they do said research. It's in large part due to the tower no longer being inhabited. Oh, okay, so now are there no more monsters? I have a feeling there's going to be monsters there. Went all the way out there for the sake of his coverage? That's impressive. And the guy's blind! But don't worry, he had a reporter from the Crossbell Times escort him. Oh, great. Yeah, because that's what you need. Don't call upon the bracers or the special support section to protect people. Instead, get a reporter. That's right, I remember Yin. Very helpful, though. Those are tall-ass bookshelves halfway up the tower and on the top floor. Yeah, you would need a really good step ladder to get up to the top there. I mean, they're probably just all the Bible, the Bible, whatever, but I don't know if they're the Old Testament or the New Testament, but library can't just leave valuable documents like that. So, can you go retrieve them? Oh. Wait. Did they just say, how are we going to carry all of these books back? Have you checked your inventory? Have you seen how much shit you have that isn't really bogging us down? Weird. I don't think it's possible. I know Chelsea's gone, but catching on her Skyrim thing. I don't think it's possible for anyone to not restart Skyrim and then still end up just playing as a stealth archer. Right? Like, isn't that the meme? I'm going to play magic this time. Shit. You get yourself your first bow and arrow and you're like, well, I'm going to play like that now. And not only do they keep reselling that game and people keep buying it for some goddamn apparent reason, but that said, I think I've bought in Sky. I'm trying to think of the game that I have bought the most single-handedly. I want to say it's Grand Theft Auto. At 3 times. I bought it for the 360, the PS3, I want to say, and then on PC. Skyrim, I think, was only twice for me. I only owned it on the Xbox 360 at launch, and then on the PC, obviously. Things on the PC, though, are just so strange because, like, especially with Steam, like, people are sitting there thinking you're spending, you know, 50, 60 bucks. Like, no, a Steam sale comes out there for 5 or 10 bucks. You pick it up and you don't even care about it, so. I use Conjuration to summon a bow through which I play a stealth archer. Wait, you do a what now? Isn't Conjuration the healing thing? Guess we'll go to Stargazers. Alright, we're gonna help out Uncle Miles. Even more insane is that assholes who just sit in front of a screen and do nothing but watch videos, not even any commentary, just watch. I never understood how they get away with that, Reen. Like, even the as they call them, reaction Andies. But like, for the longest time, a lot of the big streamers, like I just want to throw, like, you know, you had, like, the Hassans, the train wrecks. Like, there was a lot of them. Soda has even done it. They would sit here and watch something like Gordon Ramsay episodes, like Kitchen Nightmares for like 3 hours. I'm sitting here thinking, like, everyone goes crazy about the DMCA stuff over music. And yet, no one's going to bitch, moan, or complain that you're sitting there watching, oh, I'm just watching it with my community. No, you're basically just watching YouTube and somehow get 30,000 people to watch with you. And you're not even adding anything that's remarkably interesting. You're just sitting there. Like, I've said this a lot, Reen. I've said this a lot. I feel like there's a lot of people who are afraid to get out of their comfort zone of the streamers that they sort of started out with long ago, and they don't move on to anyone else. And a lot of these streamers aren't doing anything different than I am. It's just that they just started before I did. They could be as boring as I am or as interesting as I am, depending on how you want to think of this. But a lot of them are just a lot of this. It'll be faster if I contact Commander Balls directly. Oh. Thanks, Wolf, for the subscription. Appreciate it. Good thinking, Noel. Like, and 20,000 people show up. I don't get it. Move on with your lives, people. Go out and find some new people on Twitch. I'm not even saying that you have to come across my channel. I couldn't care less. I'm not doing this to make money. I just happen to make a couple bucks here and there, like beer money. It's great. But I feel like there's so much far more interesting people out there than the top, 2% of Twitch. And I don't know why those people are popular, but they aren't doing anything special. Believe me, they're not. End rant. If you advance your conjuration magic, you can summon bound weapons. Oh. Yeah, isn't he the, he was the guy that, like, he's big on socialism or something, and then everyone dumped on him for buying, like, a $4 million house in California? Like, well, what else was I supposed to do? Right? Well, that always bothered me with people whose job is consistent of the internet. Like, your job, like, if this was my gig, I mean, I'm not really much of a person that would be living in the sticks. I like to live in the city, but I would find a smaller city that had cheaper goddamn cost of living than where I currently live. Like, I wouldn't go live off in California or somewhere super expensive. Like, everyone just moves to Austin, Texas, apparently, because that's where all the streamers are. Like, I don't know. Is that how you have to all be together, I guess? I don't know. When people tell him to do more than just, he's like, you want me to starve? Yeah, someone who's got 30,000 subscribers is going to starve, but I'm not the biggest Carnage fan, and I still will watch some of his stuff, but I remember him saying the other day, someone was getting, not the other day, this is probably a few months ago, I guess he's moving into a new house, probably a giant mansion, because, he has earned it, but he was doing a couple of, sponsored streams, and people were getting on him because this was after the Twitch list came out and everyone started to see how much money people were making, and people were like, do you really need to make more money? And then his take was, well, I have a family to feed. I have a new house that I just bought. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you just got outed that you make $3 million a year just from Twitch income. That isn't including sponsorships, separate, donation money. Like, it just boggled my mind that I was like, oh my God, this is how they all think. This is how they all think. Like, and maybe it's true. Maybe greed ruins everybody. I don't know. I sit there and I state this from my son's room, which arguably before my son was born was my office where I streamed, and I didn't have a bunch of giraffes fucking each other in the background, but that's it. I always wanted a streaming nook. That's all I want. Just give me a nook. I'll be happy. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford a house. But yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I hope to never come off as a political streamer or YouTuber. I mean, we all have our takes on politics. Of course you do. I for one think that I don't like how streamers want to avoid those topics. Are they afraid that their chat is gonna bump heads? Are they afraid to realize like how many maybe go for one way or the other? Maybe. I don't know. It's not really that way in Canada. I mean, the media would like you to believe that way, but for the most part, we're mostly a left-leaning nation. Much like how I'd like to believe America is. It's just that the media doesn't care much for the left, and you don't get the views, much like you do on Twitch, unless you do something that's a little off. Well, thanks, Noel. What time is it? 2:43. Yeah, we got great connections here, Miles. I'm actually going to take the car to Stargazer's Tower. I'm not going to... Well, see, now I'm thinking there's going to be new enemies there that I'm going to want to stumble across. So maybe we walk there, and then when we get there, we call it a day. I don't try to come off as political. I just... Basically, the way I've treated my stream, Reen, is that there's nothing off limits. Nothing. I'm not going to tell my chat, as small or as large as it may get at times, that I don't want them to talk about a specific thing. It's not... I don't want to, you know, sort of funnel them into a certain way. But that's me, and I wish more people would have that take, but maybe they feel like it's too hard to manage. I don't know. I don't have thousands upon thousands of people watching my stream, so maybe that's just my opinion on the matter, I guess. He got his position because his uncle owns a major news outlet. I also hate people who obsess over politics the most. It's one thing to have political views. It's another thing to make it to be your only... Yeah, that's not what we're here for to do. I mean, I will... I'll chat about it if it comes up. I mean, because I'm a Canadian, I certainly have different views than I would say probably the majority of my viewership, which is probably... I would say the majority of my viewership is probably actually European, and we do have Americans in there as well. But it's just you know, it's a good rounded number. But you can't go angering too many people. I mean, we just unlocked our maple syrup reserves for you people because we were running low apparently. While the Americans are opening up their oil reserves, the Canadians open up their maple syrup reserves. No, I said I was going to walk there. I'm an idiot. So we're heading to the south, I guess. Okay. Jimmy Hart, mouth of the south. Yeah, wasn't he... Didn't Hassan... I'm trying to think. It was something called the Turks. Wasn't that? And not anything to do with Final Fantasy. But wasn't there like a YouTube channel in regards to that, and they were politically leaning to the right? The Young Turks. He was a journalist. Thank you, Justin. Tomorrow's that big trade conference. Makes sense to be here in Crossbell. I forgot you were even... I mean, I didn't forget that you were here, but you were just so quiet, just sitting there. Do you also have a plethora of weapons in your home, like Kelsey Ann and Wolf's Lair? And I call her Kelsey Ann because it bothers her. I feel like if I'm going to mispronounce every single word that comes across, I might as well start mispronouncing names of people who come on in here. Isn't that right, Icho Tires? Icho Tires. There we go. He got far left and he got fired when he said America deserved a certain tragedy. Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing. Now, the only thing I got is a 19-tool multi-tool. Hey, look, that's still going to work for people. That's still going to work. I wish I had a multi-tool. All right, do we have new enemies here? Oh, we do. Look at these furry little raccoons. Get out of here. One day, though, once things calm down for me a bit more. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Everyone needs to calm down. Calm down, sons of bitches. I'm even wondering, will we even make it to our friends? Without murdering them all. I mean, I feel like, you know, don't need to get into, you know, what it is personally, but like, it feels like I thought, oh, maybe we're just getting out of this COVID thing. Maybe. And then this Omicron thing pops up out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's not coming to an end anytime soon. I mean, eventually it does. I mean, I'd just be happy if I could, like, be at work and be out in public and community places without having to wear a mask. Now I get why we wear masks. I'm not denying that aspect, but enough's enough. Like, oh, it's just so annoying to have to carry that damn thing around and throw it on for everything, but I digress. Try getting a 2-year-old to wear one. No interest on that. Luckily, our government has enacted rules with that, so that I think it's if they're 2 and under, they don't have to wear one. But so I'm sort of hoping by the time my little guy gets a little older, he won't have to bother with it. Like, I think about that, even stuff like that. All my son knows of people are people who wear masks. He just assumes that everyone must be Bane. That could be cool or not, I don't know. No one knew who I was before I put on the mask. That was a really bad Bane impression. I promise I won't ever try it again. I feel that COVID is an issue, but a lot of the push is more for a sake of power than out of concern for public safety. I mean, it seems like... I remember when COVID was sort of like, not when it first came out, but like when it was started to become more than what it was at the beginning, and you started to hear the conspiracy theories of people talking about the Great Reset. And this was all a doing of the higher powers of government, to have their pull over everybody. And depending on where you are in the world, I think you can see bits and pieces of it. I've seen a lot of people mentioning, I'll throw my country in there as well, Canada, places like Australia, New Zealand, Japan. We're still very much locked down. Not so much as like Japan, which just locked itself down with the new variant, but we were locked down to no one coming in, no doing anything, no, you sit at home, you don't go out, you don't go to the mall, you don't go to a restaurant. Like, that was for a long time, and everyone thought like, oh, like, what's going on in Canada? How, like, I thought you guys were a little bit more, a little bit more control. But like, as a citizen, I don't look at it that way. Or I try not to think of it, me looking at it that way, but. Nah, you just need a cup to talk into. That helps with the Bane voice. Oh, yeah, I don't have a cup. It does help. I mean, I could put on a mask, but then the mask wouldn't be... that wouldn't be any good either, right? Funny how you put on a mask, won't sound like Bane, but put a cup on, then you're going to sound like Bane. So should Bane just be walking around with a cup on his mouth instead? I guess. I think what he has is like, has anyone seen that Razer made COVID mask that's got like the RGB and the lights and all that shit? He was wearing a cup mask. Well, that's fair. Well, how does one be afraid of this little Teddy Ruxpin thing stumbling around? I'm also wary of the people who preach it the loudest, because near the start of the stuff, they were saying anyone who's concerned of the virus was a racist conspiracy theorist, so I don't trust if they actually believe what they're thinking. No, not wrong. Bane should just have a Hispanic accent. Yes, he should. Like, remember, I don't know if this was a thing in America. I can't remember. I remember in Canada, what bothered a lot of people was at the very beginning, they were saying like, you don't need a mask. And it was the wording of it was, it's not that they didn't want people to have a mask, but it was because they didn't have enough masks. But they didn't say that. So then you were led to believe that if they were just honest with everybody, everything would have been fine. But when you went out and said, oh, don't worry, you don't need a mask, and then later on you revert on it because you needed those masks for the healthcare workers, that was the problem. So then everyone didn't want to believe you because like, oh, well, you said we didn't need masks. If you would have just said like you needed the masks for the healthcare workers, we would have believed you. But now it's a conspiracy thing and it's all like, oh, for God's sakes, what are we going to do with it? Nobody knows. Well, that's the 24-hour news cycle, right, Echo? I mean, there's no escaping from it. Like, I'm old enough to know, like, I remember, like, the only time you were getting news was at 11 o'clock at night. Okay, that was it. Now, you're getting news thrown at you time and time again. Now, can I just say, not everything is newsworthy, but they'll make you believe it's newsworthy. That's part of the problem. There used to be, like, maybe 5 things that was newsworthy in a given day, and now it's like they blow everything out of proportion and make it breaking news. It is. You're exactly right. It's just opinion pieces strewn about being turned into news. Start spreading the news. We've come to New York. Something like that. What do we got? What are you buying? Combo crafts? Move away. Bruh! Mainstream cable news has been tanking ratings-wise after Trump left. Now most of them wish he would come back so they could have exactly that breaking Trump news. Did you know he is still bad? Yeah, they still talk about him even now, though, right? Mr. Trump back at Mar-a-Lago, or wherever the hell it is that he hangs out. Yeah, one of those. Friends, well-wishers, I just realized what time it was. It's time for me to go pick up my son and my wife and then run some errands. I wish I could be still streaming, but I gotta wrap it up. I got real life things to do. And thank you as always for everyone that came on in. It's great to see Reen, a new viewer, come on in there. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you did like what we were chatting about today and you'd like to see more of it. I'm gonna try to come back with maybe some Final Fantasy. Depends on how many errands I gotta run and get at what we need to do, but it was a really fun go. We'll be back tomorrow with either more of this or Hades. And then Wednesday will be some Persona 4, which I thought we would be finishing, but we're not going to be finishing that. So I was told there's many hours to go. So as Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to bid you adieu. And as always, goodbye and good night. Bang. Shall see you guys maybe tonight, but forever tomorrow. See you later. Bye.